During this breathing technique, I'd come home from work and I just changed, and it was a very super stressful day at work, so I thought I would implement some of the breathing techniques that I'd been reading about. For one of our workbook techniques, we had to figure out how do we currently breathe. So this was one of the techniques that I found very interesting and wanted to try and record myself doing. So I laid on the floor and put one hand on my chest and one hand on my abdomen, and I just sat there and breathed and focused on my breathing to figure out how I was breathing, if it was more from my diaphragm or if it was more from my chest, and I learned a lot. For this breathing technique, it was basically the same thing, trying to figure out how I breathe, but I decided to keep both hands flat on the floor. To me, this was more comfortable than having my hand on my chest and my abdomen. I was able to just sit there and lay and focus on my breathing and not think about what part of my chest or my abdomen was going up higher. I was just able to focus on breathing. It was a lot nicer and a lot more relaxing.
I do it in my coal oven.
Nice. So this is like an old school coal oven that they used to have in cottages back in the day. So where's all the smoke going?
It will go in my eyes. So I had a friend of mine make an exhaust to it.
Gotcha. Yeah. So that's so you can work for a longer time.
Oh, it's not so bad anymore.
All right, so how are we going to start this adventure?
Well, we have to build a fire.
Like the sounds of that, let's build a fire. That's a lot of wood. What kind of wood is it?
Hickory.
During this breathing technique, it's one that I've used before. It's where I count my breathing, something that I learned in counseling, where I breathe in for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and I was doing homework and I was getting super stressed because I just had so much and I was overwhelmed and had come home from work from a super busy day. So I just took like 10 minutes out of my time and just kept doing my breathing techniques of in and out, and it just calmed my mind and made me so much more relaxed.